What is up, guys? Movie Dino here, and I know it's past May the 4th, but I wanted to do a little tier list of everything Star Wars, every movie, every TV show, shorts, everything. I just want to do a little tier list, and yeah, I want you guys to know what I think about it. So let's just get started. Of course, let's see here what we have. We have a lot of stuff, but I think we're gonna start with the little TV shows, and we'll start with the shorts as well. I see Zen Grogu right here. Grogu and Dust Bunnies. It's good. I think it's by Studio Ghibli, so it's actually really well made. It's not a D. It's gonna go higher than that. I think it's gonna be a solid A. Already starting out pretty good. Next up, Star Wars The Young Jedi Adventure shorts. I have not seen the shorts, but I have seen the actual show. I like the show. I think it deserves a B tier. I think it's really good. I like how they use the certain types of things. I feel like it's really nice. I think it works really well. They have Ewok Nubs, I think is his name. I don't know, it's been a while. I watched it last year. It's been a while. What else? We have Star Wars Visions, both seasons. I have seen both seasons. I like season 1 more than season 2 though. I think season 1 gets an A, and I think season 2 gets a B. I really like both of them. They're both great. Some really good shows, but for season 2, I feel like it's a bit more hit or miss. But they are really good shows anyways. Yes, they are. Anyways, let's get on to Tales of the Jedi, because that was good. It's higher than C. What am I saying? It's an A tier. Tales of the Jedi is an A tier. I want to say both. Like Grogu. I think it was really good, and just how they went from Ahsoka and Count Dooku with that was really cool. I really liked it, especially that one with Yaddle, that episode with Yaddle. That was good. Ooh, Bad Batch. Bad Batch time. Okay. I have seen all of them. So first season, I think it's an A. First season, definitely it's an A. Second season, it doesn't get an A. It was good. Well, I'm gonna say B. First season was it was a low A. Third season, I think it's better. I think maybe a high B. I like a high B here because it was good. It was good. As you saw my YouTube short, probably the ending was not the best, so it got brought down a bit by that, but other than that, it was pretty good. Let's head on to Star Wars Rebels now. Star Wars Rebels is very nice. First season, I love the first season. That's what got me into it, and that's what's kept me into it. That's a mid A for me. Next season, season 2, I actually think season 2 is better, to be honest. It just kept getting better and better for me. So right now, they're both at A's. Season 3 though, with Darth Maul, introduction, Thrawn. Next thing the Darth Maul introduction was season 2, but still, I really liked this one too. This was even above that. I think, yeah, I really do think so. In season 4, even though it was a shorter season, I believe, it was still the combination of it, okay, I have to put it like that. I have to have it. I have to have it like that. It's just that good. They deserve to be an A. All of them deserve to be an A. Okay, ooh, I see 7 seasons of Clone Wars here. Let's do that. Here we go. Ooh, speaking of Clone Wars, the Clone Wars movie. It was good. It was a good introduction. I watched it before I binged Clone Wars, so I think it was a good introduction. I'm gonna give it a C. It was good. It felt like something that would be made in the early 2000s, and they got that sort of Republic Commando style feel, all these Wii games. You're like, oh yeah, I gotta blow up the guys with my controller and just doing all this, this gritty Call of Duty-esque. It felt a lot of Call of Duty-esque for some reason, the Battle of Teth, where they wanted to test, climbing up the walls. The music really felt like that. So I'm getting a lot of hand motions today. But as Clone Wars go, I have to say that Season 1 was a great introduction. I think Season 1 deserves an A. Is it above? Yeah, it's above Rebels Season 1. I just didn't like Ahsoka in the beginning. I really didn't. But there was there were a couple episodes that sort of shifted me on that, which I feel like they shifted everybody. 5, okay. Season 5 is very I love the culmination of season 5. I was like, oh yeah, I knew we were building to something in season 5. It was like just going through, and I'm like, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right, and that's where you get the culmination of season 5 with Ahsoka leaving, which I think is better than season 4, even though other people disagree probably. I don't know if this is season 6, but I think it is, so I'm just gonna rank it like a season 6, which I sort of liked it. Like the inhibitor chip and stuff, I think that was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to put it high B. High B, I like that. And season 7. Season 7, I think season 7 gets our first S tier. I really do. I really do think so. It is very good. Of course, I don't like every arc. The arc with Ahsoka and the other people wasn't that big of a fan of, but everything else was great. The Bad Batch, that felt so cool. Siege of Mandalore felt, that was insane. Siege of Mandalore was absolutely insane, and it deserves to, that alone deserves to be an S tier. It really does. Ooh, okay, we have Ahsoka now. Ahsoka was good. Ahsoka was very good. I don't know, very good actually, but it was good. I'm gonna give it a B, high B. It's just, I don't know, it was fine. They did, I had low expectations, but it definitely, you know what, low A. I had low expectations, but it definitely crossed it. Well, of course, because I had low expectations. Speaking of low expectations, Andor, I had no clue what to think about Andor. I had no clue. But I was addicted ever since I started it with the 3-episode premiere. I loved it, and it was amazing, and I'm gonna give it the second S tier of the video. I think it was great, and it deserves it. Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is something that really doesn't deserve it. I'm not a fan of Eva. I'm not really a fan of what they did. Leia was cool, but everything else, yeah, same with C. Boba Fett. If I can put Boba Fett episode 4, I will put that in B. Everything else is sort of D tier. It was good. No, I'll put it up to C. C tier. Everything else was sort of C tier. Oh, we have Mandalorian now. Okay, Mandalorian season 1 was A tier. I loved it. That was very good. Actually, Mando was S tier. First season was S tier. I'm sure many of you can agree with that. Season 2, not S tier, but I still love what they did with it. It's a good middle A tier. I love how they sort of ended it off. I didn't think they needed another season, yet they're making more seasons of it. So I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to put this at a high C. I hate saying it, but season 3 for Mandalorian gets a high C tier. And now we're on to sort of the episodic movies. Let's start with Rogue One, because Rogue One, man, Rogue One gets it's an S tier. It's actually, right now it's the highest. Rogue One, I think, is one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite Star Wars movies. It is amazing. It really is. It's just so good, and I don't even know what to say. It's amazing. It just works perfectly well. Gareth Edwards directed it. Amazing. And it just, you never really expect it. You never really think that, like, oh yeah, this is what's happening. And then maybe it's a bit slow at sometimes, yes, but it's not bad. It's a pretty good movie. And you're gonna sort of see that I don't really care a lot about pacing when it comes to stuff like this, and you'll see that more. Solo: A Star Wars Story. Another reason about pacing and stuff. I'm gonna have to put this in a low A. I think Solo was really good. It was no, I'm gonna put it in a low B. Never mind. Solo was good. Solo was pretty good. Just not the best. Let's start with episode 1. Episode 1, if you don't know, is my favorite of the Star Wars movies. It is. And it's because of the world building, because of the music, because of the characters. It's just the world design in total. It looked amazing, and I just love how everything looked. And that's just what I was raised on as a child. I have to put that at the highest S tier. Next up, episode 2. It's an A tier. All these episodic movies are probably going to be an A tier, but they're just good. A tier, probably going to be a middle A tier. I think season 4 for Rebels was better than it, but that's really it. Okay, let's see here. Revenge of the Sith. Yes, Revenge of the Sith is higher than that. Revenge of the Sith is the highest A tier right now, but that's gonna change. A New Hope. A New Hope is S tier. A New Hope is insanely S tier. That's gonna be. I like Rogue One better than A New Hope. Actually, Revenge of the Sith is a lower S tier. Empire Strikes Back. Yes. Empire Strikes Back gets another S tier because they're just so good. If you sort of raised on them, you sort of know what I mean. They're just that good, and it's really hard to hate these. Especially 4, 5, and 6. There's so much comedy. I didn't think there was gonna be that as much comedy as I thought. Especially episode 4. There was way more comedy than I thought would be in it when I actually watched it. Like a lot of comedy. Episode 6 is my second favorite Star Wars movie of all time. I really love episode 6. Oh, what do we got here? We have Force Awakens. Force Awakens was good. I'm gonna have to give it a mid B tier. I think Force Awakens was good, but it really dies down. Last Jedi, I thought it was fine. Last Jedi was pretty good. I'm gonna give it just a bit lower than Force Awakens. Low B, mid B. Rise of Skywalker, I'm gonna give it a low C, lowest on the list, because I'm not a fan of Rise of Skywalker. Nobody really is, but I just don't like how they sort of did it. They're like, yeah, we need something that goes with fan service. Everybody has to be in this final battle. Yes, but come on, like you can't just do it like that. It just doesn't work like that. You have to have a good, cohesive storyline and like stuff like that. But yeah, this is my tier list. Please maybe do the tier list as well. What do you guys think of it? And I would like to know what you guys think of your things. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? What's your favorite short show? Do you even like Star Wars? It's fine if you don't. It's not for everybody, and I know that. Okay, well, yeah, that's it for me. May the Force be with you. Movie Dino, over and out.